If you are looking for a sequence that incorporates your seated forward bend, then this is the class for you. 25-minute class, full body flow that incorporates this posture coming up right now. Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon Slaughter, and this channel is all about fixing the kinks in your practice by deepening your knowledge so that you can create a truly transformative practice for yourself. So let's begin. Seated here on the mat, go ahead, close your eyes, and inhale through the nose. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Very slow, don't let your air rush out. Exhale out the nose. Inhale through the nose, and exhale out the nose. Keeping going, the steady Ujjayi breath. There's a gentle constriction in the back of your throat that helps to create that audible sound as you breathe. Settling on an intention for our short practice today, something uplifting, something grounding, something powerful, anything you like, something you want to bring more of into your life. And sealing it with 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale through your nose, inhale, 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 and exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, inhale, 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 and exhale out the mouth. Last time, really big inhale through the nose, inhale, 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 hold, 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 and sigh. Go ahead and open up your eyes. You can swing your legs on around into the base of that staff pose. You can kind of just shake your legs out, move them out a little bit. Okay, seated forward bend, seated forward fold, same thing. Put a slight bend in your knees, lengthen your back, and then folding over those thighs. Hands grab for shins, ankles, feet, wherever you're comfortable. Inhales create space in that flat back. Exhales help you hinge. So if you're really rounding in that back, then maybe try bending your knees a little bit more. And I've noticed that the more I warm up, the straighter I can bring my legs, but really just trying to focus on our low back for now. Gently release. Set it down, shake it out. Left heel, bring it on in, up towards that inner thigh for the base of your seated forehead to knee. This knee drops out, and then lengthen, and then exhale, fold, come on down. And I suggest, whether you need to or not, maybe just putting a bend in this right knee here to help kind of get down into that low back. So still keeping with the theme of our seated forward bend throughout, right? Don't forget your breath. And coming on back. Okay, bring that left foot back out. Brief staff pose, shake it out. Put a little bend in your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And release. Come on back. All right, right heel this time. Bring it on in and squaring your shoulders up with the front. Inhale, lengthen, putting a bend in that knee a little bit, and then come on down. Always working with your breath. And release. Coming back into that staff pose, base of your seated forward bend again, Paschimottanasana. Put a little bend in your knees. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge. Come on down. Always working with your breath through every pose. Your inhales help to create space, and your exhales help you fold. All right, come on back. Staff pose, you can shake it out, move it around a little bit. Go ahead, swing those legs on around into your tabletop. Go ahead and wag it out, move around, getting loose. Just waking things up in your spine just a little bit. You can always pause and get a sip of water anytime. All right, go ahead and do some cat-cows. So we inhale, look up, drop your belly. Eye gaze lifts for that cow. Exhale, cat round. Your spine, push the earth away from you. Inhale, look up for your cow. Eye gaze lifts. And exhale, cat, your Marjriasana. Inhale, look up for cow, that bit of asana. And exhale, cat. Find that neutral spine, wag it out, shake it out, move around, and then tuck your toes, walk your hands out a little bit, and raise on up into your first downward facing dog. Adjusting your microphone belt as you need, because that's a very important part of your yoga practice. In your down dog, pedaling it out, waking things up, moving things around. All right. Maybe focusing into more of that traditional down dog with your tailbone lifted, soft knees, relaxing in those shoulders as you actively press those fingertips into the mat. Identify left leg, brief, three-legged, bring it through. Base of that lunge, and then slow hands come up overhead, full crescent lunge. Breathe. Hands come all the way down to frame that foot. Step your back foot up into a brief standing splits. And you don't need to do a full standing splits, maybe about half. Set it down, that's fine. You can inhale and lengthen in that spine. Exhale, fold. And then chin is last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Gentle back bend. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive, come all the way down. Fingertips on the mat. Identify your left foot, bring it back. Base of your lunge, hold here. Keep that left hand on the mat. And then right hand comes up overhead for a simple twist. Bring it on down. Very good. Okay, and downward facing dog. All right, from your down dog, shift forward into plank pose. You can lower down to your knees, bring your heels to your glutes, making sure you have that straight line in your modified plank. So we roll our shoulders back, weight shifts forward a little bit. Hold, breathe. And from here, child's pose. You can push it all the way back and relax. Weight shifts forward into that tabletop. Wag it out, shake it out, move around, keeping things moving. Hands walk out. Downward facing dog. All right, getting into the next side. Right leg, brief three-legged. Bring it through. Base of your lunge. Inhale, hands up overhead. Your Vinyasa, crescent lunge. Breathe. All right. Hands come all the way down to the mat. Small standing splits. Set it down. You inhale into your half lift as you lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Come on down, forward fold. Fingertips on the mat. Just stay in your forward fold. So obviously lots of similars to our Paschimottanasana, that seated forward fold, right? So just kind of putting a bend in your knees, hang, relax. And then when you're ready, chin is last to rise, slow, steady, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Come all the way down, forward fold. Fingertips on the mat. Right leg comes back. Brief lunge, stay here. Keep this right hand down on the mat, and then slowly twist open. Left hand comes up. All right, left hand comes down and downward facing dog. All right, weight shifts forward into your plank. You can always lower down to your knees. Roll those shoulders back, eye gaze forward. Holding in your modified plank, just a few breaths. Always, always keeping with that breath. And slowly, child's pose. Come on back. Then when you're ready, coming forward, brief tabletop. From your tabletop, downward facing dog. Won't be here for too long. As we slowly walk hands to feet, feet to hands for forward fold. We inhale, half lift, exhale, fold. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, back bend. Inhale, hands up. Exhale by your sides. Okay, so doing some standing postures, then with a little bit of a forward fold in between each one to kind of help balance things out. So just starting with tree pose. Left foot, bring it on up in that inner calf if you want. You can bring it all the way up in that inner thigh, whatever is comfortable for you. Just holding here. And then, if you would like, you can grow your branches, bringing your hands up overhead. And you can have your arms separated together, whatever you like. Wherever you are in your tree, breath, very important, right? Eye gaze out into infinity. Making sure these hips are nice and open, gently engaging that standing leg, strong, powerful tree. And set it on down. Shake it out, kick it out. Okay, making sure your feet are separated just a little bit. Come into your forward fold, relax, putting a bend in your knees. Peace sign fingers grab for your big toes, setting up for hands to feet pose, and relax. Making that diamond shape with your elbows, relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Breathing. Here in your Paschimottanasana, Just relaxing. So obviously lots of similars to that forward fold, right? Maybe just very gently using that arm strength to help bring you down a tiny bit more, bringing your belly to spine. And you can release your hands. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, fold. Come on down. Chin is last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Gentle back bend. Hands up. And exhale by your sides. Okay, shake it out, kick it out. Next side. So right foot kickstands on the inside of that thigh. Hold here. Your thigh, your calf. Just avoid setting your heel in at your knee joint. We don't want to rest it there. Bringing it up as high as you would like. Remember engaging that standing leg just a little bit, not a lot, just a little. And as you engage that standing leg, creates a little bit of force, gently pressing back in with your heel. So kind of creating that balance between how much your leg gets pushed out and how much pressure you put with that heel into your inner thigh. Trying to find that good balance, right? And then strong tree, strong trunk. Branches can grow. Feel free to set it on down, kick it out, shake it out. All right, make sure your feet are relatively close together. Then come into forward fold, bend your knees quite a bit, and then cupping the back of your heels with those fingertips, your forward fold, hands to feet pose from behind, and just relax. Knees may be bent quite a bit, but that's okay. Trying to find length in your spine. Release. Shake it out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Chin is last to rise. Coming on up. Hands up overhead. Back bend. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Come all the way down. Hands on the mat. Stepping it all the way back into your plank pose. Nice, strong plank. And from here, simply lower all the way down to the mat. Just relax. Laying on your belly, your hands can come by your sides. Just take a couple breaths, relaxing on the mat. And in your own time, go ahead, rolling onto your back for our first shavasana. Feet fall out, arms fall out. Just relax. Bring both legs on up, and then Ananda Balasana, your happy baby. So go ahead and grab for the outside edges of your feet. Elbows on the inside, getting to those hamstrings just a little bit, just like we do in our seated forward bend. So maybe you can kick one foot out, then the other. Just kind of rock back and forth. Placing both feet down flat on the mat so your knees are bent. Left ankle, bring it on top of your right knee. And then go ahead, thread the needle coming through so you can interlace your fingers at the top of your shin here. And then this is a modified pigeon pose, so you gently pull that knee in. And at the same time, you may be able to press this knee away from you just a little, helping to get into that hip. And breathe. Gently setting it down, swapping it out, and right hand threads through. Once again, you can gently press into that knee, kind of that inner thigh, to help push your leg away, hopefully getting into your hip a little bit. How's your breath doing? And set that foot on down, setting both feet on down. Go ahead and bring your legs on down into shavasana, but then prop yourself up on your forearms. And then from here, coming all the way up, back into one last seated forward bend, Paschimottanasana. You can put a little bend in your knees if you want. And folding on over. Relax. Separating your feet nice and wide. And then from here, go ahead and lay on back. Shavasana. Just relax. Feet fall out, arms fall out. Close your eyes and breathe. In through the nose, slow. And out through the nose, slow. In through the nose, slow. And out through the nose, slow. Staying with it. Getting lost in your shavasana, you can always choose to stay exactly where you are, or if you would like, gently pushing yourself back up into that seated position so that we can bow together. Thanking you so much for joining me for this short, sweet practice today. I greatly appreciate it. Please thumbs up or make a comment below. Let me know what you thought. I would love to meet you. So again, thanks so much. My name's Landon, and from my heart to all yours, thank you guys. Namaste.